Hello, everybody. Welcome to Make It Monday. It's
Just made
Amy and Jim. I almost turned us off. All right. What do we got today, James?
Well, this is actually kind of a by request because I was on Joanne Benko's podcast.
Right.
And we were talking about pattern markings. And that's something we were talking about last month in our Surger box.
Yeah.
That I would say there's probably no perfect method because everybody has their own favorite method of doing it.
What's right for you, what's right for me isn't right for everybody else. It's just how we think it.
So. Yeah. And then like we were saying how Amy likes to cut the little triangles out on the side of it. I like to clip mine off and then put a little clip in. And in way yours is better than mine when it works with knits, because if you cut it straight off and then cut a clip in it, it can start to run into the fabric. So that's not good. And then we got fabric marking pens.
Yep.
That some of them are permanent if you happen to iron as you're sewing.
Yeah.
So that's not perfect. We got chalk.
Yeah.
That works, but as you're sewing, it brushes off.
Yes.
So we have a semi-permanent method that stays on your fabric until you choose to remove it, and it has no residue.
Yeah.
Doesn't damage.
Yeah.
And it stays put. And what it requires is your scan and cut and some stick-on wash-away stabilizer.
Right.
Simple.
So we can, yeah.
So what I'll do is I'll go into my scan and cut software. So here I have on this sheet, and probably one of the most common ones are triangles, you think?
Yeah, because of the, the double triangles, the back, the singles, the front.
And then you got triples and whatever.
Right.
So I'm going to make, so this way with the scan and cut, you can have it make circles, squares, and triangles. And I'm going to do a triangle, and I have it on my screen. I got my triangle here selected, and it pops up at almost 4 inches square, which is too
Never
big.
Good, right.
But what I like to do is I'll go into the thighs right in here for height, and I'm going to tell it to do a 1/2 inch.
Well, there's Miss Joanne. Hey, girlfriend.
Hey, Joanne. So I got a 1/2 inch. Sometimes I do 3/8, but so we can see it better, I'll do that. And then this is when like the magic of using Canvas works. I'm going to edit, and I'm going to tell it to fill the page. And depending on how fast your processor works, that's it. So I got a sheet full of triangles.
Right. So this would work. This is water soluble stabilizer, sticky wash away, which is great for garments, embroidery, markings.
Yep.
But you could do it on sticker paper. Like if you really needed to, mark something a little more permanent.
More permanent, yeah.
Until you're ready to sew. But
craft projects, whatever. And then if you want to be really tricky, what I could actually do with the triangle to really use up all my stabilizer would be I would copy that whole page and then flip it front to back and move it over so I have triangles in between the triangles.
Yeah, so you could really massively make you could make a lifetime worth of sewing markers.
Pretty much.
But Kelly said she never knew the single was the front and the double was the back.
Yeah, that same thing for like when you put your sleeves in.
You have to mark a sleeve head. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you do.
They definitely cut that.
And whenever you pull it off your sheet, this is like all the leftovers. There I got my squares, I got my circles, I got my triangles. Yeah. And this is what would be the throwaway part.
Right. And even if you don't have even if you don't do machine embroidery, right? So go to your friend's house. They always have a scrap of it laying around that does machine embroidery. Say, hey, save me your pieces.
Yeah, I got like maybe 100, 200 pieces right here in this little 3-inch strip. And then all you have to do is just peel off a little triangle, or this was a square. And
that's already cut out. But let's say we're doing machine embroidery
or I want to put a pocket there.
Oh, that's a great idea.
So this way I can go ahead and put the markings for where the pocket's going to be. And it stays on until I pull it off or it washes out.
Right. If you forget it's there, you sew through it or something, it doesn't matter because it just rinses right out.
And then you could hopefully put them on more centered than I did, or you could put it, roughly, whatever, or even if I was just doing a dot.
So a lot of times when you do machine embroidery on garments, right? So put the garment on and you can use this to mark where you don't want machine embroidery. So you don't want 2 fried eggs on the front of your shirt. Then you got to like make sure they're in the right spot.
Yeah.
Right? So that's a great way to do that. But everybody, if you want to go hop over to Joanne's Let's Go Sew and
Yeah.
join her community. She does amazing things. And so we just love her here. So that's awesome. So,
and then probably should point out too that maybe this little strip right here left over,
yeah,
I would save that because that's a good tape to tape a seam allowance out of the way.
tape in zippers to hold your zippers in place, hold your pockets in place.
Yep. If you're doing machine embroidery, and you can use that to tape something out of the way.
Yeah, that's awesome. I just did the bow shirt class live yesterday.
Yeah.
We talked about how that stabilizer is so important to hold things that, need to be held in place. We don't have a lot of hooping play. So, yeah, that is super. So we've got a lot of new people.
Hi, Fran.
Fran's here.
Barbara's here.
Kathy is
Callie.
here.
Caroline.
Yeah. Good morning, everybody. And Caroline has 2 really cute pillows she's doing, the Santa pillows. So Caroline, you can drop a link in there too. I know, and I've seen them, but I haven't, I don't know I know you're doing a class. So if you want to post a link, that's fine. They're the cutest little things ever. So let's see, Barbara. Hello from Pennsylvania. We love Pennsylvania. So for those of you who finally we're going to reopen the subscription boxes, which we haven't because it's a supply and demand issue, right?
Yes.
So over our shoulder is the Serger. The Serger box opens today. You can join us just for the classes or class only. It's every other month. Kick your year off learning your Serger.
Yes.
Right? How important is that? And then here at the store, when you purchase a Serger, you get 3 months free of the Serger.
That's
class
a
only
great
subscription. Yeah. So we're excited about that. And we all have, if you go to amysews.com, we have gift subscriptions, a 3-month gift subscription for Scan and Cut and the Serger. So if you want to put a little bug in somebody's ear that you really like to get some continuing education online, we would love to help you with that. The bow shirt is there. There's a Luminaire class there. My goal for 2025 is to have more online classes you can just watch on demand. So that's kind of where we're heading, not giving anything else up, but we're some other stuff going.
Yeah.
As always. So do I have a link for the Serger box? It's just Amy Sews, I think. No, it's if you amysews.com and then you can, it's under subscriptions. I think you can just grab it right there. I don't have the actual link because that's poor planning on my part. Hello, Sydney.
Hey, Sydney. And Jeanette.
I'm Jeanette. I've got everybody. Is that the Sydney I'm thinking of? The Martha Sydney?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, cool. Most beautiful heirloom sewer, right?
Yes.
So I
she's been featured in magazines and everything. Yeah, she's great.
Because we are working on doing an heirloom Serger project for the subscription. Anthony is sourcing our linen and laces now. They aren't as easily as available. So,
and I probably should put we talked this morning, a little plug out there because Jeanette's here and she's like the president of my fan club.
Very good, Jeanette. Thank you. Someone needs
2
to
members.
be president. 2 members. No, I'm a member. PJ's a member. You got a lot of members, Jim. It just isn't official. I just don't wear a beautiful ribbon, that I'm.
Well, Steve wears the sash, but that's another story.
Okay. I'll send you a picture. Yes.
Yeah, we can't have that said, can we?
Had to roll back there for a minute.
She's great.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Oh, and Caroline put her post up there. Great.
Oh, good, Carolyn. Thank you.
Hey,
Carolyn
Deborah.
does the rope bowls and does beautiful rope bowls, and then does these cute Santa snowman face pillows, which are adorable. So, well, there's Deb. Hi, Deb. I hope you're doing good, honey. I haven't talked to you for a while. So, the Serger workshop for Amanda is kind of sold out.
Yes,
so
next week. So you missed out if you didn't sign up early.
You missed out on that one. And then we have the January holiday detox party. So that's on the amybachman.com website. You can check that out if you want to come hang out for 2 days and just sew for you. Nobody else. Nobody's going to bother you. You don't have to cook. You don't have to do anything. It's time to start fresh after that Christmas rolls off of there. So, yeah, January is one of my favorite months because I am done being obligated to do anything.
Well, aren't you lucky?
I know, I'm such a Scrooge. So I don't know what to say. I love my family. I love everybody. I love you all year. I don't want to be forced to love anybody in December. I know that's fair. I shouldn't be airing that. Oh, Deb, you were in the hospital. I'm so sorry.
Oh, Deb. We'll help you heal well. and soon.
Yeah, just keep your Facebook open so we
Yeah.
can chat with you and visit with you. So anyway, friends, I can't wait for the sweatshirt class. So the sweatshirt class. Oh, so yesterday we talked about, see that shirt back there that has like the back of the shirt and there's a gusset in it. We're doing a three shirt class, 3 sweatshirts. We're doing a sweatshirt remix, and they're in
That
the
is
works.
great.
There's 3 different shirts. There's this one with the back vent like a swing coat.
Mhm.
There is one that's just reverse cut work, just simple. You'll get several choices to what kind of design you want to do. And then the other one is just the jacket in the front with the peplum, like a drawstring waist.
Mhm.
And so those are the 3 that we're going to get the classes ready for. So like, it's going to be our new thing. I'm going to record the classes and then I'll probably have a live check-in
That's good.
to follow up. So yeah, those are 3 things that we're going to start, that it's going to be kind of fun. And if you belong to the Guild at Amy Sews, which is growing and we're excited about that, this is our monthly meeting. And we show and tell and share things. And if you belong to the Scan and Cut or the Surgery subscription, you'll get a discount on the online classes.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, so it's good. So anyway. All right. Thanks, Fran, for reminding me. I've got 1,000 more things to do. So. Your sister loves the tea towels. It's great, Kathy. But you know what? We pulled the plug on the tea towel subscription. Sharon and I are working on some one-off projects. Just maybe a little bigger than the tea towels. They know where you might decide it's a nutcracker door hanger that's all Scan and Cut and applique, or just applique, or maybe a table runner, just applique. So it won't be a monthly thing, but you'll just be able to purchase them as you go.
Okay.
So that's what we're looking forward to. So I love sweatshirts too. Hi, Miss
Carol.
Carol. The world rotates around sweatshirts, right? So the bow.
It's for clothing.
Right. You guys have seen the bow sweatshirts everywhere. And I mean everywhere, right?
Yeah.
It's everywhere. So this is the one that I kind of did in the class, but the one that I did on the live class yesterday, which if you took the paid class and watched the recordings, you'll be able to watch the live class. I recorded it too on Zoom. I did the sleeve. I showed everybody how to do the sleeve, because the sleeve is just another place to put it. But look how pretty it looks on the sleeve. Right.
It really looks nice.
Yeah. So it's a lot. So if you don't want a bow up here or at your hip level where your eyeballs fall, then it's a great way to do it on the sleeve. So you can pop into Amy Sews, and that class is going to be there. The nice thing about these classes, they're going to stay.
Yeah.
So
they're there all the time.
They're there all the time. So. Oh boy. So we got Mark, just to reiterate what we did, Jim. Jim cut out
Okay.
markings.
What I had done was I used my Scan and Cut software of the Canvas Works, and I created circles, dots, and squares that are all the traditional markings that are on our garment marking pattern pieces. And that way you can just take them and cut them out with a stick-on wash away stabilizer. So now you have a semi-permanent way to mark all your fabrics,
Mark your clothing,
when you're
mark
cutting
your
it out.
embroidery.
If you embroidery anything, just get a sheet of it, put it in your Scan and Cut, and fill it up, and you're good to go.
Right. And like I said, if you don't do machine embroidery, find a friend who does and ask her for a piece.
Yeah.
Well, Deb, we want you to get back into sewing too. I have to tell you, after making the Surgery t-shirt last month, was it last month? I'm really got the itch to get back into garment sewing.
Yeah. So
I think the sweatshirt series would be a nice way to kind of get everybody kind of started. It's not a sewing problem, it's a fitting problem. And that's why I think everybody abandoned
and there's no real fitting with a sweatshirt.
Garment, no real fitting. The knits are really easy to work with. But yeah, I'd like to see a quilted jacket series. I'd like to do some other things.
Okay.
Dealing with Amanda bundles of her patterns, and then some of the new indie creators are doing a little better with their patterns and pattern sizes. So I'm hoping we can get back into some simple garment stuff, right? I'm not talking anything like old school, like ultra suede jackets. Do you remember that?
With double welt pockets.
Yeah. That was with Palmer and Pletch. That was a million years ago, making ultra jackets and the padding and the, oh my God, the chest plates and the whole 9 yards. That'll never happen again. Just saying.
Well, you mean the style or people sewing like that?
Oh no, me doing that.
Oh, you doing it?
I don't have the skills to teach that. Do you mean that heavy tailoring?
You could do it.
I could do.
You could do anything.
No, I just can't. I just don't do it. Yes,
Yeah.
I agree, Joanne. We become much more relaxed than what we were in the 80s, right?
Yeah.
You know, Alexa Carrington, she's no longer with us. So, you know, we're not wearing 40 feet of snow shoulder pads. So
That's true. Yeah.
things a little more, everybody's wearing athleisure wear now. I don't want to get on a rant, but when I see people flying in their pajamas, I just want to lose my mind. There's a difference between being dressed comfortable.
Yeah.
That's a whole different discussion. That's my beef in the world.
And I never noticed that until you pointed that out.
I know.
We both fly a lot and we see a lot at the airports. Anyway.
Not good. Different discussion. Maybe we should just have a rant session.
See what happens when we get together?
What's your problem? Just like with Dr. Phil. What's your problem?
Put a side up, 5 cents, the doctor's in.
Tell us what's bothering you today. The sewing doctor's in. What do you want to do, Jim?
Well, that's good.
Between Jim and I, we can solve your problem. So, all right, good. Oh, great, Joanne. She got the Bogmas successful knit success. Absolutely, it feels good when you make something that fits.
Yeah.
My pattern is hanging on my door right there because I have a couple more shirts to do. I want to do that green stretch green velvet.
Oh
for
yeah.
the holidays, I think.
And of course, getting that comment when people go, "Wow, you made that."
I made that, and I've got green velvet shoes to match it.
Oh,
I know.
No shopping involved.
We were just like chatting here like nothing's going on.
Yep, Caroline. Agree.
I know we're too weird. I'm having a weird day today. I'm having an off day, but that's all right.
It's going to be a good day.
It's going to be a good day. I'm taking the boys, my grandson shopping today for the angel tree for church.
Nice.
So we picked out names the same age as the boys, and they are very excited about, going shopping and getting that done. I think it's so important for them to understand what it's like when someone just wants socks, and underwear and deodorant for Christmas. So, Joanne,
that's true, Joanne.
Wait, what she's saying? Let's show it to everybody. Show it. It says, I think garment stores need to adopt a more relaxed attitude with ready-to-wear fabric for probably. I agree. Ready-to-wear does not fit well at all. It's rare, and I'm tall and I'm big, and it's sometimes like I go to Lane Bryant, and the quality of the fabric makes me and the prints make me go.
And some of the styles are really bad. Really
bad. And then you go to Macy's, you see these really cute clothes, and you go to the big girl department, and they forgot they made really cute clothes for the other department. It's exhausting, and so then you go to Talbot's, and you go like, do I really want to pay $45 for a T-shirt?
Yeah.
So you got this yin and yang thing on it. But I agree. We're good. So bummed. Oh, you want to sign up for Amanda's? Carolyn, I will be in touch. Let me talk to PJ. It's really a matter of patterns. So if you don't mind kind of printing your patterns, or we'll try to get you squeezed in. Deborah's like, my bathroom fits.
Good for you, Deborah.
I'm so glad your bathroom fits, because that's perfectly it. So, oh my gosh. So we did pattern marking today. We solved the world problems. We're glad Joanne is back up and sewing after her poor finger.
Yes. Hopefully it's healing well too, Joanne.
I know. I lit a candle for you. So I don't know if that helped at all, but
you're not Catholic.
Like the Lutherans were allowed to light candles now.
Oh.
I know. Can you believe that?
They saw the light. Okay.
The Lutherans saw the light. I know. We're also getting ashes on Ash Wednesday. I think it's a progressive thing. I don't know. We're going back to our roots or away. I don't know. But it's okay.
Maybe it's kind of nice to go back to your roots.
I guess. Anyway, we're good. Not that anybody needs to know my religious issues either. So, I picked an angel from the angel tree. A teenage girl just wanted a card. Oh God,
that's a hard one.
It's hard. And maybe I don't say that's one of the reasons I don't like the holidays, but I think the holidays are more sad than happy, because I think there's more people who are miserable and suffering, and then I think just all the happy and gloriousness around them makes it worse.
It magnifies it.
And then these people don't reach out, or you don't know. And so I think just we do a kind thing. I think that's our mantra: do one kind thing this holiday, and reach out to somebody, hold a door, do something. I don't know. Anyway,
we'll hope you get better soon, Joanne.
Yeah, do we know Joanne?
It's still sore.
I bet it's going to be. Zach put a needle through his finger on a 10 needle machine. He was doing the repairs, and it was turned on. It was on because he had to see, and he put his finger right through it. And I sat and watched him pull it out with a pair of pliers and there was still a piece in there. And anyhow, it's his mother. I had a different reaction than he did. So
Yeah.
anyway.
Well, that's your baby.
Yes. If we had, I agree. If we had the
Mhm.
holiday spirit all year long,
Mhm.
right? If we just looked at the world with everybody's got an issue. You think you're having a bad day, someone's having a worse day. So
Yeah.
anyway, this did not mean to turn into a social.
No.
Ooh, maybe we won't record this. I'll let it go. Anyway, all right, everybody, have a terrific day. Get some sewing done today. Got to get some holiday projects
Mhm.
done. I'm decorating tomorrow, finally. So
I might be lighting tonight. Finally got the tree.
finally got the tree. We'll get it all squared away. So, all right, everybody, have a terrific day because the more you know.
The more you sow.